So Ag Pro's coming out to work on this thing today. Hopefully diagnose it anyhow. They diagnosed it anyhow. They bring the parts with them. You know, if all that it is this little part here behind your crane, I think we're doing pretty daggone good.
Well, it's worth a shot anyway. I couldn't get it to mess up, you know, when I was here before.
You could.
What's that wasp?
It messed up on me when I went to go pull it down and wash it.
Uh-huh.
It threw itself out of gear.
Sure.
I'm like, it messes up for me, but it don't mess up for you.
Well, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And it never will.
Yep.
That's the hardest part.
I know.
I watched your video the other night.
Oh, did you?
I didn't make the cut, I guess.
Oh. What video was that?
I think something about the good corn.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna put this all in one video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
You don't gotta pull the rear end apart or nothing like them 7Rs, do you?
No. Nope. Shouldn't have to. Just have to unplug my sensor and spin it out and make sure it's the same as this one. Spin the new one in.
Oh.
So, shouldn't be too
Probably
bad.
about a $300 bill when it's all said and done.
Honestly, I didn't even look to see what the sensor costs.
Probably $100.
So I'll have to look and see.
Ooh, you know what? I don't like that wire being that. I guess this don't really get hot, does it?
No, that shouldn't be too bad.
Okay. I was gonna say, why the heck would they go right to the muffler with that wire? But
yeah,
I heard this muffler's like $4,000 if it gets hurt or something like that.
Yeah, the catalyst part, yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I just seen there's a wire going up there, so if a tree branch or something catches this thing, there ain't no just heating it and straightening it back with a torch or something.
No, there's not, and honestly, that stuff is pretty sensitive.
Okay.
So I would be, if you ever go to do something like that, I would be very careful.
Use a different tractor.
Well, just because they have NOx sensors in there, and they say you're not supposed to use impact wrenches or anything else like that on them, because you actually ruin those sensors.
I cut a branch with our 7200. Put a nice kink in the stack, and
yeah, that happens.
But yeah, this thing, so what you're saying is you guys would have to come out and replace the darn thing, and
pretty much. I mean, I'm not saying if you dent it, it's totally bad. I'm just saying if you were to try to take it apart yourself, don't use anything other than a wrench or a socket to take it apart.
You say the thing's sensitive. How big of a branch, like as big as my fist, it would?
It all depends. It more or less measures shock load. So if you hit it doing 20 miles an hour, it's probably pretty.
No, I meant around fields and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's been a good tractor. I don't have anything bad to say about it.
Well, I guess that's good.
I wish he would have got fenders with it though.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? That can be done later in life.
Did he say you guys got this from Mass?
We did, yes. Yep. Yeah. The ride is like none other.
Sure.
I think it's because of the tires.
They typically do ride pretty good.
Now, do you grain farm as well, or?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I wish I could. It's pretty expensive to get started.
Oh yeah, yep. You could tell whoever had this tractor before us didn't take the loader off because it was just all rusted up and
Yeah, that's pretty typical. Well, that's the worst part is when they come in for service and, you know, say we have to split the tractor or whatever, I always like to take the loader off just so you're not working around the uprights and stuff.
yeah.
I'm telling you, they can be a real bugger. You can have a couple hours just in getting the loader off.
Oh really?
They can be kind of
Ugh.
sticky.
Yeah.
Must be the county or the state or something, huh?
Yeah. Now, I seen guys on Facebook like the John Deere 7810, 7800.
Uh-huh.
The guys always comment, my 3-point won't go down.
Uh-huh.
Are you supposed to stow them with the 3-point arms down over winter?
Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Because those cylinders need oil. The rods need
Okay.
oil. So if it sits, and that's just a habit that I got in. A lot of those older tractors, they would get stuck in the up position and they wouldn't go down.
Okay.
So then what we end up doing is having a skid loader pushing down on it and stuff.
Yeah.
It would always take a while to get it works free again.
Uh-huh.
Or if you get 5 or 6 big guys to stand on it, that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay. I'll have to let Dad know about that.
really, I mean, that goes for any tractor. If it has external cylinders
Uh-huh.
for the hitch, I always leave them down. Even, I mean,
Okay.
unless you're using them in the evening or you're using them every day, I
Yeah.
always leave them down.
Okay.
So, just so that rod can be
Okay.
in the oil.
It's just like an excavator or loader, how you'd, extend the bucket out when you park it or whatever. Or...
Yep, very similar. Got that swapped, so
I wanted to throw the 3-point spear on this thing, but he apparently isn't ready for that battle yet.
All right.
With all that extra length and...
Yeah. No, they're pretty good tractors.
Yeah.
I mean, really, a lot of guys complain about the newer stuff, but
Okay, I got one gripe, and I don't know if you're allowed to take gripes or not.
I can take as many as you
Is
want.
the windshield washer
Okay.
fluid, or the squirter, how it's
Okay.
on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that because every time you shut the thing off, it keeps dripping.
Really? I wonder if it has a check in there or something. I'd have to look into that because I'm sure you can't get parts for just the nozzle
I don't know,
assembly.
but I'd like, you know what? Screw it. None of the other tractors work, so this one won't work as well.
Well, you just not fill it, or did you unplug it, or?
No, I got pissed one day. I said, cause I got tired of it dripping in my face, and I was like, hell with it.
Sure.
There was only like maybe 5 seconds of fluid left, so.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Well, I guess if that's your biggest complaint,
It ain't nothing to be worried
that's
about.
a good, yeah, that's a that's an easy one.
Yep. I noticed these toolboxes, they don't have a handle on them no more. They took the handle off, so you can't take the toolbox off and use it somewhere else.
I think that's supposed to have a handle, one way or another. I don't know if it just come off of there or what, but in that groove there's supposed to be one.
Huh.
So for whatever reason,
Yeah.
it doesn't have one.
Hey, I done what you did and started running this thing wide open around here.
Good. Good. In the long run, you'll appreciate that.
Okay.
Because really, they're made to handle it. Probably on YouTube, I'd get a lot of flack for this, but there's a lot of guys that say they don't make stuff like they used to. I say, yep, thank goodness. Nope, run them wide open. Or at least 540 PTO speed.
Okay.
The engine will appreciate that, and the exhaust system, it will.
My mind don't appreciate that.
It's tough to grasp the
concept.
the idea of it. Yeah, if you're thinking, oh, I'm being hard on it. They're made to handle it, and they will.
Yeah.
So I better grab my phone so I have internet.
The four-wheel drive then.
That's the four-wheel drive indicator.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it will turn on when you hit the brakes, because.
Huh. Well, that's weird. I mean, the switch ain't flipped or nothing.
No, it's not. No, that's just how it, when it breaks, it uses it.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any software updates.
Well, that's interesting.
So,
A lot of guys complain about these tractors, or?
no, really, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
We don't hear too much bad.
Well, you don't wanna.
Right. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with not hearing anything bad.
So we just got the 6120 fix. He just left. It was a speed sensor after all. So, yay. At least it wasn't too hard of a fix, like you had to pull the cab or the rear end or something.